Hello everybody and welcome! My name is Offsummer, and this is Enigmatica 6 Expert! Ooh, a red merchant. And if you have functional eyes, you can probably tell we have a blast furnace and a coke brick. Oven, brick, coke oven brick, and this thing here. We've done so many things today, it's really hard for me to just name all of them and make it sound interesting. And I know that's kind of a vague intro, but so many things. So many things. So I don't know. If you're ready for that, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'll see you in a second. I did a little bit of building off camera, and I think the village is progressing pretty well. I mean, hats off for the boys and their amazing buildings. I guess I'm just taking my time. My sweet time. But with all that, what is it that we're gonna do today? Last episode, we started working on Eidolon. And in between episodes, apart from building, I've been building up my favor. Yeah, I've been chanting a lot. If you're playing in a pack where you have create installed, grab a seat, put it down, and the villager will just sit on it eventually. Or you can just push it in. And if you want to trade with it, you just need a station next to it, and yeah, it will just refill it constantly. Which is nice, very nice. But anyways, why do we have a cleric here? Well, obviously, that's a good way of getting emeralds. That's a really nice way of getting emeralds. But also, if you remember, last episode, we threw this Akashic Tome, which in this case is the Arx Excelia. This is the book from Eidolon. We threw it to a witch, and he gave us back the same book with a new sign. And so that's basically what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna throw the book at this guy. He's gonna read it back. And pretty much same as the witch, is gonna give us back with a new sign. Now, unfortunately, there is nothing we can really do with these signs, at least so far. But if you have a look at these, we have sacrifice animal. In order to perform this chant, we were given this one, a pig spawn egg. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spot it right here next to the goblet, like so. And as you can see, the goblet has detected the dead and it's taken the blood. Nice! Now all we need to do is chant. And let me have a look again. Is this one, and this one. So boom, boom, boom. Chant. Nice! And that's unlocked the soul sign. Out of these, the only one that it's kind of relevant at the moment, it's the touch of darkness. So it's this one, and this one. Okay, so we threw a future inlay. We look at it, and then we chant this, and that. And there you go. That's our unholy symbol. And that was a quest. Quests. Big oof. Okay, so we've progressed quite a bit here. What is it that we're missing? A lesser soul gem. Well, I'm not really sure about that. Now, granted, we already have access to this. We already have one. But this is going to be useful later on, once we start with blood magic. But I don't see any other uses for this. That's weird. So how is the Reaper side made now? So more Wicked Altar recipes. Awesome. And as in right now, well, that's all Eidolon, really. There are a few more things we can do. There are what's so-called the rituals. From summoning to alluring to repelling to the time rituals, which is what I'm going to do just as an example. We're going to need a brazier and 4 hands. Each element here will mean a hand, basically. So since it's daylight, this is not going to do anything. Let's try the moonlight, and I'm going to need black dye for that. So let's say, for example, we would black dye, a snowball, spider eye, and 2 soul gems. 2 soul shards, sorry. That will hopefully. Yay, look at that. That's our ritual. And look at the sun. Ooh, just disappear. And since we can, let's do this again. But this time with the sun. That, these and these.
And as we light it up, they should get consumed and...
Nice. Real nice. But seriously, that's pretty much... What's happening to my body? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything for Eidolon. At least so far. It looks like it's going to be a cool mod, but I mean, it is what it is.
So then, what is it that we're doing today?
Well, I'm sadly starting to run out of resources, and that means I would have to go mining again. But I was looking at the recipes, and then I saw these. The tier 1 apiary doesn't require anything too expensive. It's basically just any honey block and comb blocks, which we can easily get in the nature. If you ever find a big mahogany tree, when you cut them down, you'll always find some honey and some honeycombs. So yeah, that's nice. Now actually, if we have a look at the quests, resourceful bees, yeah, we need to go through every tier. So that's for the tier 4, tier 3 doesn't even require the honey blocks. So I think basically the only thing we're missing for these is the gold powder, which is not just gold, it comes from gold leaves. Now in order to get gold leaves, we are going to need a brilliant fiber. And brilliant fiber, it's sand metal blend with silk fiber. Sand metal blend, it's easily craftable right now. It's just some silver and sulfur. Although sulfur, how am I gonna get sulfur? Huh. Coal dust and enchanted dust. Okay, so that's not a problem then. However, silk fiber, this comes from silk moths, and we can only get these in the end.
And remember, this is all to get bees going.
But not only that, if we want to really automate an apiary, it's needless to say, a manual centrifuge is not going to cut it. So how about the other centrifuge? This one. Well, okay, pistons, smooth stone, steel. Okay, let's tackle one of a time. Steel ingot. How are we gonna get steel? We can make steel the old immersive engineering way, which is just with a crude blast furnace. But then how do we make a blast brick? Okay, that's a sequence assembly with red nether bricks, coke bricks, blast bricks, and construction paste. And even though coke brick sounds like a difficult thing, it's just coke brick blend, which is clay, cinder, and basalt powder. So I'll tell you what, since steel is gonna take a long time to, get there, we're gonna set that thing up, and then later on, we may think about going to the end. But there are so many things we're gonna need to do today. So many things. So sequence assemblies, how do they work? Well, it's very simple. The bare minimums that you're gonna need, it's a depot and a deployer, which is, the very basics. However, since I'm going to have it kind of semi-automatic, I'm going to use a belt system. If you want it to be turning around, this is kind of the bare minimums that you're gonna need. Either that or using funnels, of course. But for now, this is all I need, and I just need to make it so all the belts go in one direction. First, we're gonna power it like so. Okay, that's moving that direction. Then how about a gear shift here? Okay, the shaft over here. That one is rotating in the opposite direction. Excellent. And what direction are you rotating into? You're rotating into that direction. Okay, so we need another gear shift here. And I guess just a shaft. Nice. And what direction are you rotating into? This one. So we're gonna do the same here. Gearbox and a shaft. And everything should be flowing in the same direction. Yay! Nice. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2, we're gonna use deployers. For the blast brick, same as the coke brick, we're gonna need 4 deployers, which is nice, very nice. So I'm gonna look up, press K, and then I'm gonna come Here, I'm going to say, where do I want these? I want them here, 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 and here. Yeah, that's perfect. So, I don't want this to be powered all the time. So, how about these? I'm going to use a clutch. A clutch that can sit here with a lever, making it so every time I want this setup to stop and change the filters and whatever, I just stop this and yeah, all these stops working. Now, since this is only affecting this line, oops, we don't really need that at the moment. They're not going to function or do anything without the items. Gearbox over here, shaft, that's powered. Very nice. And I guess we just need an input and output now, right? And I'm going to say this is the input, and that's going to be the output. Okay, so for the input, we want to insert items one at a time. So on the side funnel, make sure this arrow is pointing into the direction you want the items to go. If this was looking into the other direction, which we can just change by right-clicking on the funnel, like so, then items will be accepted in. And that's exactly what we don't want. Yep. Okay, give me that. So on the other side, what we want is a brass funnel. This one is going to be shift right-click. And we only want this because of the filter. So for the time being, I wonder, can we just drag things from JI? Because I don't have any. Oh, we can. That's nice. So I want you to select that and yes, to get it done for now, the coke bricks. Oops. Nice. And this is allow. So in theory, if I do that, and then I put all my materials in, which by the way, I'm going to do with hoppers. And yes, I'm going to put them here on top of them. Although it does look a bit glitchy. Everything functions as normal. But nah, you know what? Bump, 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 bam. And that should work. Okay, so what are the materials we need? We're gonna need red nether bricks. Okay. So we can just throw half of these over here. Oh, and in case you didn't know, you can totally tick accelerate these. Oh, but it's already done. So half a stack of you and half of you makes all of these. Nice. For the coke brick, we're gonna need to crush some netherrack and some basalt. And I'm just saying here, not that I do this very often, but if you want to take accelerate this process, you can also do that. So some clay, cinder flour, basalt powder, and water. Can I just put water in right-clicking? I can. Can I take it back? Okay, awesome. Let's make infinite water over here. And since I'm doing this, I have a question for you. When you're making infinite water, do you go for this little setup over here, or do you always go for the 2x2? I don't know. This is normally my way to go. So let's say a stack. Half a stack of you, or stack of you, and water. And it doesn't need to be heated up. Nice, very nice. And oh wow, that's a lot of coke brick blend. Which, by the way, just need to be cooked. Okay. And what? Oh no. Alright, so in order to make the blast brick, and I totally overlooked this. This is blast brick, and you need blast brick blend, which requires coal coke dust, which we have, blaze powder, gunpowder, water, and more this thing. And this is from Autom. Okay, let's do something. Let's make a quick trip to Autom, and let's just get a little bit of marl, and let's dip. Yeah, how about that? Well, we're gonna need a few things. We're gonna need the scarab. That's first. In order to get the scarab, we're gonna need pewter inlay, gold inlay, it's a source gem, and some metal blend. Easy enough.
Now, first step for the silver metal blend is to get some sulfur. We should already have our silver dust in here, and we do. And if we put coal dust and enchanted dust inside our cooking pot, which we can probably tick accelerate as well. Yay, tick accelerate all the things. Nice. That's going to give us our sulfur. And you know what? I have 9 hours in here. That's the magic of a server, so why not? Let's do something like that. Yep, that's a stack. That's beautiful. Thank you. So, sulfur dust and silver dust. Let's go to our Ars Nouveau magical setup over here. And in theory is just 4 to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the sulfur goes inside. It does. And again, yes, we could totally automate these, but it's not a big deal, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that. Put the sulfur inside, and you see? Very simple. Did that complete our quest, by the way? It did, but there is no reward. And what's this? I'm missing something. Okay, if I'm going to progress with these, I also want to get some of the quests done. So let me get this thing crafted. And with that, we're gonna need a gold inlay. We got those. And now we should be ready. And so if everything's correct, it should be just these. 2 source gems, 2 pewter inlays, 4 gold inlays, 8 sand metal blends. And no, you don't need to double the amount. It's just that I want to have 2. For decoration or something. And there you go. That's our scarab. And what is it that we need for these? Nah, what the hell. Let's get this done. And if everything's correct, these should be 4 silver ingots, 4 gold inlays, and our aquamarine. Nice. And ta-da! Okay, that's the Undergarden. After seeing all these, I guess you can probably imagine what's coming next episode, aren't you? Yay! You're so clever! Exploration! I don't know what it is about it, but I think exploration, it's kind of like a lot of fun in this pack. Anywho, I dedicated this weird shaped building, or I want to dedicate this building for our portals and whatnot. If you don't know how to make the portal, you can just ponder on the scarab and it will tell you. So basically we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 square. And you know what? I'm gonna take this down 1 more block. So sandstone all along. Then we just need to build up the borders. And on top of these, we need 2 extra pillars. And we can totally cover every single one of these blocks. Is that for now? Well, it is what it is. Now, water? Like so. And you'll see the reason I made 2 scarabs is because one of them should get consumed as soon as I throw it in the water. Let's see. Oh, oh nice. Oh, I was kind of expecting a thunder or something. No? Oh well. Let me clear my inventory and let's go get some sand. I'm joking. Ooh, where are we? Inside the portal, in a wasted land, and we have lots of enemies around. You know what? This is a thing for the future. I think I just want to get some sand. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where are these thunders coming from? What is that? Oh, that's you. No. Don't get sidetracked. We're coming back next episode. Next episode, I said. Yep, definitely not right now. But that looks like so much fun. Anywho, that's our strange sand. And if we were to combine these with some clay blocks, we're gonna get marl. 40 pieces of it. Good enough. Good enough. Now we should have some coal coke from our exploration. And if we find it on JI and then we press Y, yay, it's going to tell us it's right here. So easily enough, if we grind, let's say 16 of you, and let's make that 21, simply because of the recipe. It's multiples of 3, so yeah. And we can also pulverize that, right? Yeah, oh, and that's really fast. So if we have 21 of these, that's 7 blaze dots, 7 marl, and 14 gunpowder. So once again, these, and that. That should be giving us our, yep, our blend. And it's cooking. And it's done. Cool. Cool. And now, construction paste should be just sand, clay, and lapis. Yee, nice. That's a construction block powder. So we need to wash these. And dense construction block. We need to pulverize you once again. And by the looks of it, it's going to give us a lot of paste. Oh well. And since I've only made 28 blast bricks, that's the quantity I'm going to input in here. So 28 of each and a stack of construction paste, because just why not? Now let's see. Of course that's not going to work because that shouldn't be going all the way there. If you saw this coming just when I was placing the belts, write a comment down below. Laugh at me. You can totally do that. It's shameful. Now the thing is, will these 2 tunnels fix it? I guess we'll see. Let's throw 4 pieces of paper for now. Will it work? What? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. So, in case you didn't know, and I knew, but I was looking at it the other way around, the order matters. So first red nether brick, then coke brick, then blast brick, then the construction paste. Right now we're starting the processes from construction paste to red nether brick. So what that means is I need to change all of these. Shift right click to retrieve everything. Okay. And once again, that is red nether brick is the first one, then the coke brick, then the blast brick, and the construction paste. And now, if I were to throw paper, and I am almost totally sure that should work, I'm gonna throw 4 pieces. Will you do your thing? It does! Yay! Okay. And after 4 times, we will see that that turns into blast brick, and they should get automatically accepted by this chest, or the funnel, better. Let's see? Boom, 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 and boom. And that's 12 blast bricks. We're gonna need to make a few more. Let's make, I don't know. Let's put all this paper. Why not? What's the worst it could happen? So then what's the order to make coke bricks? Oh, it's just coke brick, and then construction paste. And why did you stop? Oh, you ran out of material, the second one. That be in coke bricks. We've made a lot of them. Shouldn't be a problem. But that's nice. It stops when it runs out of material. Like right now. What is the third one? Blast bricks. Okay.
3 hours later.
How many of these do we have so far? 39. 39 is actually more than we need at the moment. But that doesn't really matter, because later on we're going to use it for more things, such as the paralyzer and probably, yeah, the reinforced blast break. So I'm not too worried about it. Now, where is it that I could set this up? Well, you know what? For the time being, that's just going to sit right here. And we're going to make you face this way. Nice. So some coal coke and some iron. These should get us some steel going. Nice. Now, I believe in order to make steel, we can provide these furnaces with any kind of fuel, not only coal coke. But don't quote me on that. I'm not really sure about that. And if we throw some paper in here again, that should make coke bricks, right? 2, 3, construction paste, yay, nice. But with that, we made, oops, 48 coke bricks. Maybe a bit too many. But again, nothing to be too worried about. And let's do that. Now for this one, we kind of want coal, is it? And just to let you know, yes, you can also use coal blocks, but that's going to take a lot longer. And will you look at that? That's our first piece of steel. Should I pick it up? No, just wait. What? It's still not a quest? What do you mean? Oh, okay, you know what? We haven't made any invar so far. Since we're cleaning up a few quests, let's get this done. So 16, 8, and 16. And that's invar. Yay, that is invar. Nice. So now it's just a matter of picking up all these items, isn't it? Please tell me it is that.
A few inches later.
Nice. And that should be everything, correct? Yeah, because we haven't started with thermal nor logistical pretty pipes or anything. So yeah, these should be okay. Now, you know what? Now I want you to remember, the reason we started all of these is because we wanted to make a centrifuge, the good one. We have the steel now. We have pretty much everything else. The machine frame is very, very cheap. But if you have a look at circuit backplanes, these are made in an engineer's workbench with just copper and insulating glass. Nothing too difficult. But have a look at these. We need an engineer's blueprint, which is made in an alloy kiln with an upgrade matrix and a book. And we'll worry about this in a second. But for now, an alloy kiln. This is another sequence assembly, but this one requires 5 deployers. So what if, since we're not using this one right now, we look up again, we remove this one, and we put an extra one over there. So we're gonna get an extra hopper over here. And one more time, what is it that we need? So we said 3 of them are going to be blast. And those are the first one, the second one, and the third. Mud brick is just dirt with a bucket of water. And do we cook this? Yes, we do. So that's the mud bricks. And for this one, we're going to need smoldering lapis lazuli. Oh. Alright, this is made in a blast furnace with some coarse lapis lazuli compound. Which... oh my god. Which requires tar and ectoplasm. You know what? No. That's going to be the end of today's episode. We literally made a lot of grinding today. So yeah, no, that's going to be good for today. Next one, we'll do a little bit of exploration in Autom. as well as probably a little bit of the Undergarden, and yeah, we're kind of blasting through the quests. So if you still watch it at this point, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like it, and I don't know, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye bye!